Okay. Uh, what is meant by the input and output means, suppose if the user is giving some information to the system means we are going to be called it as what? Input. And if the user is taking retrieving something from the system means we are going to be called it as what? Output. And here what is meant by the input and output means, input is input and output is what? Essentially done one character or byte at a time. And here what are the in this lecture we are going to discuss what are the different types of streams we are going to have. Here we are having something as what? Three types of streams we are going to have. Two types of streams we are going to have. One is what? Input stream, and other is what? Output stream. And input stream means what is the thing we need to be remember. What is the thing we need to be remembered here means, input stream means data flows from the input devices. Input devices nothing but what? From where we are going to give the data to the system here means, by using the keyboard we are going to give the data, or by using the file we are going to give the data, or by using some other software we are going to give the data. And such type of thing we are going to be called it as what? We are going to be called it as what? Input streams. We are going to be called it as what? Input streams here. And here what is the output means, how the data flows from the what? Memory to the what? Output device. Data flows from the what? Memory to the what? Output device. Memory nothing but what? From the computer system to the what? Output devices. And output devices nothing but what? We sometimes we are going to give the present the output on the screen. We are going to display the if we are compiling and executing a simple program means, after execution whatever the output we are seeing, that output we are seeing on the what? Monitor. That output we are going to see on the what? Monitor. Otherwise by using the program we are going to write some text to the what? We are going to write some text to the what? File. And so we are writing whatever the information is there, that information we are writing from memory to the what? File. We are going to be called it as what? Output stream. And what is the, sometimes we are going to give the print from the computer system. We are going to give the print from the computer system. And where the print is going to be done means on a printer. And such type of thing also we are going to be called it as what? Output stream. And these are the things we are going to be called it as what? Output streams. For output stream, what are the things are involved here means, memory is one output stream, file is one output stream, printer is one output stream, and some sound box is one output stream. Here what is meant by the output stream is, single line definition we need to remember as what? Data flows from the what? Memory to the output device. We are going to be called it as what? Output stream. Data flows from the input device into the memory. We are going to be called it as what? Input stream. And for the input stream we need to remember some examples as what? Keyboard, file, etc. These are the things we need to be remember as what? Remember as what? Input streams. And now what are the, here by seeing this diagram you are going to understand, if you want to give the input to the system means, by default by using the which device we are going to give the input, by using the device called a keyboard. By using the keyboard we are going to give the input. And okay, by using the keyboard we are going to give the input to the what? System. And how we are going to receive the output from the system here means, by default most of the times we are going to receive the output as what? Output from the system as what? System to the by using the what? Monitor. What is the here? By using the monitor we are receiving the output. By using the keyboard we are giving the input to the what? System. And this is the then general diagrams we need to remember for the what? Input stream and output stream. These are the diagrams we need to be remember for the what? Input stream and output stream here. And here what is the here inside the stream means, what is the thing they are indicating here means, a terminal, keyboard or monitor can be associated only with the what? With a what? Text stream. And by how the information is going to be seen here means output or input. Inside the output or input we are going to see something as what textual information. Whatever the data is there, that data we are going to be called it as what text. And here what is the keyboard is a source for the what text string, and monitor is a destination for the what text string. In the both the cases, source and destinations are nothing but what keyboard and monitor. Most of the cases for every program, what is the input and output? How for input keyboard, output is what monitor. That's why we are calling keyboard as what source for the text string, and monitor as what destination for the what text string. And here what are the three types of input output standard input output streams we are having. And to display the to give the input means we are going to use one file. We are going to use one header file in our program as what we are going to use what is the file is going to support the inputs. Here means std, standard input stream. This is the thing is going to support here for giving the input. And for the standard input stream, which one is default here means keyboard is default for giving the what input. And what is the other file we are having here means we are having one more file as what standard output stream as what std out. This one std out we are going to be called it as what standard output stream. And default is what monitor. Default is what monitor. And to display some error messages, some runtime error type messages I want to be displayed, then what are the functionalities we are going to be used? Generally for input we are going to use printf. For output we are going to use for input we are going to use scanf functionality. For output we are going to use some printf functionality. Like that, what is the functionality is used for what standard error. To display some error messages means what is the statement we are going to be used. Sometimes we are going to do work on the system. It is going to throw something as what warning type messages. Such warning type messages I want to display from the program means what is the functionality we are going to be used. Such warning type or error type messages I want to display for the user means what is the functionalities we are going to be used. Those are the things we are going to be discussed in the today's class. For that, what is the stream we are going to be used? Standard error. And what are the three types of standard input output streams we need to be remember here means stdin. And we need to remember something as std out. Or for displaying the error messages means we are going to we are we need to remember something as what we need to remember a file stream as what a standard error. Std nothing but standard, in nothing but input, out nothing but output, err nothing but what error. And now what are the input output functionalities, basic input output functionalities we are having inside the C program. And in every program we are going to include one header file called what is the header file. Still now whatever the programs we have written, in those programs what is the header file we have been included here means inside every program what is the header file we are going to be included here means standard input output. Standard input output .h header file we are going to be included. For what purpose we are including this header file? For what purpose we are including this header file means to support the something as what input functionality as what scanf, and output functionality as what printf. What is meant by this scanf? Scanf means what is the thing is happening here means reads from this what standard input, and printf means what writes to the what standard output. And for scanf, what is the file it is supporting here means by using the which file it is going to be executing here means by using which file it is going to be executed here means standard input file. What is the thing? Standard input. And for printf, what is the stream we are having here means standard output. Printf is using printf is executed depending on what standard output. Scanf is executed depending on what standard. Scanf is executed depending on what depending on what is the stand scanf is depended executing on what standard input. And here what is the to use these functions inside this C program is what is the header file we need to be included. We need to include one header file as what hash include stdio.h. And what is the inside the definition, what is the thing, scanf means what reads the information, and printf means what writes the information. Where it is going to write the information, on the monitor it is going to write the information, or inside the file it is going to write the information, or on the printer it is going to write the information. And where it is going to read the input, from where it is going to read here means from by using the keyboard it is going to read the information, or by using a file, from the file it is going to read the information. And that's why for scanf what is the thing we need to remember, reads from the standard input. For printf what is the thing we need to remember, writes to the what standard output. And here what is the thing, what is the important statement we are having here, how to include for the C compiler means by using a header, by using preprocessor statement as what hash include stdio.h. And here what are the things we are having. And while giving the input and output means what is the thing is needed, important scenario is needed here means conversion of data is needed, conversion of data. And what is meant by the formatted IO? Formatted IO means you need to remember something as what format specifiers. You need to remember something as what format specifiers. And what is the, you need to remember the names as what is the thing you need to be remember, format specifiers. And which type of things we are going to be called it as a format specifier here means inside the program if we are indicating in this manner. And percentage D, this one we are going to be called it as what format specifier what integer. And if you are indicating something as what percentage F, and this one you are going to be called it as what which type of format specifier, floating point format specifier. And while displaying the output, and while taking the input here means what is the inside the printf and scanf, what is the statements are also been involved here means what are the statements are also been involved means format specifiers are involved. Those format specifiers we are calling them as what, those format specifiers we are going to call them as what conversions refers to the what conversion of data to and from the what stream of characters. And stream of characters. And here now we are going to see what is the basic format of printf function we are having. And inside the printf function what is the thing we are having here, first parameter we are indicating it as what here the first parameter we are indicating it as what format string, format of the string we are indicating. And second parameter we are indicating it as what, list of expressions we are indicating. What is the thing we are indicating, list of expressions. And now we are going to see which type of thing we are going to be called it as a format string. Format string means what, list of expressions means what, list of expressions means what, here we are indicating it as what, list of variables. Just now we have been discussed something format string was, what beings to be printed, what beings to be printed is indicated as what, format specifiers. And here now we are going to see practically about the what we are going to see some examples here. Here directly what is the message they are displaying. If I am executing this statement, this printf statement means what is the thing it is going to be displayed on the screen means whatever the string we have been indicated inside the double quotes, that string is going to be displayed. That string is going to be displayed. It is going to display hello comma world, and slash n means what, new line. And it is going to display inside the program, it is going to display something as what greetings comma earthling, and after that it is going to display one new line, and after that it is going to display one new line here. And here to output the string literals, these things we are going to be called it as what whatever the string we are indicating inside the double quotes, we are going to be called it as what string literal. We are going to be called it as what we are going to be called it as what string literal here. uh, String literal. And here what is the output, for output purpose, what is the statement we are going to be used? Printf. And here what is the data we are displaying here means 234, and 234 is of which type of data here means integer type. By using the which functionality we are going to display that on the monitor means by using the statement called what, by using a statement called what, printf statement. By using the statement called what, printf statement. And here what is the for that what is the thing we need to be indicated, for that what is the thing we are going to be done here. And here what is the thing we are using here, I want to display something as what, quality in the format as what, integer format, and total in the format as what, floating point. And here 23 is of which type here, integer. That's why we are indicating it as what, percentage d. And 48.53 is of which type of type here means floating point type. It is of which type, floating point type. And here we are indicating something as what, that's why we are indicating it as what, percentage f. We are indicating it as what, percentage f. And here just now what are the two things for the printf statement, what are the two parameters it is going to be contained? This one we are going to be called it as a format specifier. And these are the things we are going to be indicated it as what, we are indicating it as what, values. We are indicating it as what, values. And we are indicating it as what, values here. And just now what is the statement we have been seen here. Just now what is the statement we have been for the printf, what is the syntax we are having? This one we are going to be called it as what, format underscore string. And this one we are calling it as what, list of expressions. And here inside this first parameter we are indicating it as what, format of the string. Format of the string we are indicating. And in after quality, which type of value we want to be displayed, which type of value here means percentage d. Percentage d nothing but what, integer based value. Which type of value? Integer based value. Which type of value we want to be displayed here means, here we want to display integer based value. And here we want to display the floating point based value. Here we want to display something as what, floating point display value. After executing this statement, what is the thing it is displaying here? From up to here it is displaying as it is. Up to here it is displaying as it is. Here percentage d is indicated as what, percentage d is indicated as integer, so it is displaying the first list of expression value as what, 23. And after that total, it is displaying the total value. And after that it is displaying percentage f we have been indicated, so it is displaying the sum value. And it is displaying the sum value as what, 48.53. And here what is the inside the C language, what is the important thing we need to be remember here means, to display any values or to take the input values means, we need to indicate the first parameter as what, format specifiers we need to be indicated. What is the thing we need to be indicated? Format specifiers we need to be indicated. Those format specifiers we need to indicate as what, here 23. Here we are displaying the value called 23. That value should be in which format? Integer format. Here we are displaying the sum. That sum value is of what, which format? Floating point. That's why we are indicating it as what, percentage f. And this is the basic concept. This one we are calling it as what, implementation. And here what is the for the conversion specifiers, for the conversion specifiers, what are the things are being involved? What are the things are being involved? Generally, in the most of the cases, we are writing in this format, percentage D. In the most of the cases, we are indicating it in this format. But what is this percentage is indicating this one, and D is indicated as what? Code. Sometimes the people are going to write in this manner. What is the percentage? Some minus and 2.3 and something as what? F. And here this one we are going to be called it as what? This one we are going to be called it as a flag. This one we are calling it as a minimum weight, and this one we are calling it as what? Precision. And this one we are going to be called it as what? Size. And this one we are going to be called it as what? Code. And this one we are going to be called it as what? Percentage. And now we are going to see what is the purpose of what are the different types of flags we are having, which type of thing we are going to be called it as a minimum weight, and which type of thing we are going to be called it as what? Size. And which type of thing we are going to be called it as precision. These are the things are being involved whenever we are displaying some values here. And now we are going to see inside the conversion specifiers, what are the concepts are being involved. What are the which type of thing we are going to be called it as a flag, which type of thing we are going to be called it as a flag. Here what are the different types of format codes we are having. What are the different types of format codes? Suppose to if we want to display a character, means what is the thing we are going to be using? What is the code we need to be indicated? We need to indicate the code as what? Percentage C. And if we want to display some short integer means what is the thing is involved? H. And D, we need to indicate to display a short integer means what is the format specifier we need to be indicated? Percentage HD. We need to indicate something as what? Percentage HD. Suppose if we want to display integer means what is the format specifier we are going to be using? Percentage D. And if we want to display something as long integer means we need to indicate it as what? Percentage LD. And if we want to display a long integer based value means we need to indicate the format specifier as what? Percentage LLD. And like that here, floating point means float means percentage F. Double also we are going to use something as what? Percentage F. And for long double we are going to use something as what? Percentage LF. These are the things we are going to be called it as what? Format specifiers. The people are going to call it as what? Format specifiers. To display the character means we need to use some percentage C. And to display some integer, short integer means percentage HD. To display some float means percentage F. Suppose to display some string means we need to indicate something as percentage S. And to display some octal number means what is the thing we need to be indicated? Percentage O. And to display some hexadecimal value means we need to indicate something as what? Percentage X. These are the things, these type of things we are going to be called it as what? These type of things we are going to be called it as format specifiers. We are going to be called it as what? Format specifiers. But as a programmer we need to remember the format specifier. For character, what is the format specifier we need to remember? Percentage C. For the string we need to remember something as percentage S. For the short int we need to remember some format specifier as what? Percentage HD. These are the things we need to be remember. For float we need to remember it as what? Percentage F. And here what is the other things we are having? Just now what is the thing we are discussing? Which type of thing we are going to be called it as a flag? And when the minimum width is needed, when we are going to use precision, when we are going to have size. Just now we have been discussed, all of you know about this percentage and code. Code nothing but what? Character means C, and integer means D, and short integer means HD, and float means F. These are the things all of you know. And here what is the flag we are having? And here suppose I want to display a string. I want to display a string as what? Right justified. Right justified means, suppose this is the box we are having. This is the box we are having. Inside this box, I want to display the left side means what is the here now the text is displayed in which direction? Left side direction. And for left justification means what is the thing we need to be indicated? We need to indicate it as what? Percentage. Here we need to indicate it as what? Minus d. We need to indicate something as percentage minus d means what is the thing? The value is going to be displayed in which direction? Left side. If we are indicating, if we are not indicating anything means what is the thing it is going to be displayed? If we are indicating something percentage d means it is going to be displayed in which direction? Right side direction, right justified direction it is going to be displayed. It is going to display in which direction it is going to be displayed. In which direction it is going to be displayed here means right side direction it is going to be displayed. Right side, suppose here I am displaying some text. Inside this, here the value is displaying right side, and here I am displaying the text. Here the value is displaying where? Left side. And this one we are going to be called it as left justified, and this one we are going to be called it as right justified. To display the right justified means just in this normal way we need to write. If we want to display in left justified means we need to indicate it as what? Minus, and minus and some value we need to be indicated. Suppose minus 6d, and then it is going to display some 6 positions left side, left justified direction it is going to be seen. Now we are going to see these things practically. These things practically we are going to be seeing. And what is meant by the padding? Suppose here I am displaying something value as what? Here I am displaying a value as 9, and here I am displaying 9. Actually it is 3 digit. I want to display it as what? 009. Or here I want to replace the spaces with the what? Zeros. Or I want to replace the spaces with the what? None. Actually I want to indicate it as a 3 digit value. Yeah, I want to indicate it as a 3 digit value. Then uh, empty spaces or space with a 0 means such type of thing we are going to be called it as what? Padding. And here what is the thing I want to be displayed? Some positive number means what is the thing we need to indicate? Negative number means what is the thing we need to be indicated? And these are the things we are going to be called it as what? Flag types. What are the different types of things we are having? Justification, padding, and a sign. And these are the things we are going to be called it as what? Flag types. And now we are going to see practically here. And how we are going to display the output stream is how we are going to be displayed. How we are going to display by using the what? Flag types means what? And what are the codes are involved? And what is the conversion specifier? How we are going to indicate the conversion specifier programmatically? Inside that conversion specifier, which type of thing we are going to be called it as flag? Minimum width means what? Precision means what? Size means what? Code means what? These are the things we are going to see practically now. And here I am having one program, and here what is the value I want to be displayed? Here what is the values I want to be displayed? Here I want to display the value as what? First value as what? Integer. So I want to display this 23. So I have indicated it as what? Percentage D. Second value I want to display it as what? Character type. I have indicated the format specifier as what? Percentage C. And a third value I want to display it as what? Floating point. So I have indicated it as what? Percentage F. And here between these format specifiers I am not mentioning. I have not leave some space. Then how these values are going to be displayed? Then how these values are going to be displayed? Here I am executing this program, and how these values are going to be displayed here means Here I'm executing the program. Then how these values are going to be displayed here means it is displaying combinedly 23 and 23 and no space. Directly it is displaying some z4 z, and after that it is displaying some 4.10000 and a floating point value. And here what is the first one? 23 is of which format? Percentage d. We are indicating for percentage d for what? Integer. Z is of which type? Z is a character type, so we are indicating it as what? Percentage c. And 4.1000 is of which type? Floating point type. That's why we are indicating it as what? 4.1 is of floating point. That's why we are indicating it as what? Percentage f. But inside the output we are seeing the these three values as what? Single value. The people are going to treat it as what? Single value. Suppose I want to display it as three values. Actually it is displaying the three values, but the user seems to be what? Looks as what? Single value. Suppose I want to display it as a three separate values means what is the thing I am going to be done here? Here I am leaving some space. After percentage d I am leaving some space. Here after percentage c I am leaving some space. And here I am saving this. And here what is the uh, here now what is the thing I am here I am compiling and executing the program. Now it is displaying percentage d 23. And here I have indicated some space before the what? Percentage c. And so it has been displayed something as what? The space is also been displayed. Here the space has been displayed. After some space it is displaying some z. After some space it is displaying something as what? 4.1000. And what is the thing we need to be remember? What is the important point we need to be remember? What inside the double quotes, whatever the space we are leaving, that space is also being displayed by the what? That space is also being displayed by the what? Printf statement. That space is also being displayed by the what? Printf statement. Inside the previous statement we have not indicated the space, so the value has been displayed it as what? Combinedly. Now we have left some space, so the values has been displayed separately. So the values has been displayed it as what? Separately. And now what is the other format specifiers we are going to be seen here? And here I am combining this percentage d with the what? Rule number. Here I am combining this percentage d with the what? Some string type. Here I am combining with the what? Rule number. And here I am percentage c I am combining with the what? Grade. And percentage f I am combining with the what? GPA. And then what is the output it is going to be displayed? It is a rule number colon percentage d means what is the first value we are having? 23. So it is going to display it as what? Rule number as what? 23. And grade as what? Grade percentage c means it is going to display grade as what? Z. And GPA as what? It is going to display percentage f. So it is going to display it as what? 4.1. And if I execute this statement, then what is the output it is going to be displayed? What is the output it is going to be displayed? Here I am executing this statement. And then what is the output it is displaying here means it is rule number 23, grade Z, and GPA 4.f. We are indicating something as what? 5.18. And here the 14 is going to be displayed with the what? Just like a 5-digit space value, 5-digit space. And here after precision, how many values we want to be displayed here means only one value. Even though we are having two values also, it is going to display only the one value it is going to be displayed. Only one value it is going to be displayed. And inside the double quotes we are using something as /t. /t is nothing but what? Tabbed space. And /n is nothing but what? New line. And here what are the format specifiers we are indicating? Percentage d, percentage c, and percentage f. But inside the percentage f we are indicating something as what? What is the thing we are going to be used here means what is the inside that we are using something as flag, and inside that we are using flag, minimum width, precision, size, code. And here what is the thing we have been indicated here? We have been indicated it as what? Percentage 5, percentage 5.1f we are using. What is the thing we are using? Percentage 5.1 f. Here we are using percentage 5.1 f. This f is nothing but the code, and 1 is the size after precision, and this is the dot is the what? Precision. Minimum 5 is the what? Minimum width. And here we are indicating the flag as what? Empty space. And here we are indicating something as what? Percentage. And this type of thing we are going to be called it as what? Conversion specifier. Conversion specification. We are going to be called it as what? Conversion specification. Suppose if I execute this programmatical code, if I execute this programmatical code, then what is the output it is going to be displayed? Then what is the output it is going to be displayed here? And if I am executing this code means, what is the output it is going to be displayed here means, it is displaying the output as in this value, in this format. It is going to display the output in which format it is displaying here? 23. For everything after percentages D's, we have used something as /t, some tabbed space it is displaying. Percentage C means it is displaying something as characters as what? Z, A, F, P. And after that we are indicating something as what? 5.1f. So we are, it is displaying after tab, it is indicating something as what? 5 spaces here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 spaces after dot, it is displaying only the what? It is going to display only the what? One value here. After precision, it is displaying only the what? Size as what? 1 digit. And here in this manner, we are display using this something as what? Conversion specification, or we are going to call it these as what? Format specifiers. And now what is the other example we are going to be seeing here means, what is the other example we are going to see now here? What is the other example we are going to see? And here we are displaying something as what? Here we are concatenate this 23 inside the what? Inside adding this 23 in between the what? String. It is going to display something as what? The number 23 is my favorite. Or next it is going to display it as what? The number is 23. 23. And here what is the difference it is going to be seen here? Here if I am trying to execute this program means, some left justification, right justification, just now we have been seen. Left justification means what? Right justification means what? We have seen. And here if I am trying to execute this programmatical code here means, it is displaying something as what? The number 23 is my favorite. And after that the number is, after 6 spaces, it is displaying something as what? 23. And which type of justification it is using here means, right justification it is using. What is the justification it is using? It is using something as what? Right justification. It is using something as what? Right justification as what? And percentage 6d. And in this manner we are indicating percentage. And now we are going to see something as what is the other statement we are going to be seeing here. Here I want to display the student number. I want to display the student number. Here I am indicating percentage D means what is the thing it is going to be displayed. Here I am indicating percentage 10D means what is the thing it is going to be displayed. Here I am indicating percentage minus 10D means what is the how it is going to be displayed. Here I am indicating percentage 2D means how it is going to be displayed. And here I am executing the code. And here I am executing the code means it is displaying something as what? FSU has what is the thing it is displaying? Normal way it is displaying. Here I have indicated 10D, So it has been displayed as what? Right justification. After what? Total number of spaces are what? Including the digits, total number of spaces are what? 10. Here 3 5 1 2 3 is of 5 digit, and here how many spaces? 5. We have indicated it as what? 10d. And here I am indicating minus 10d. Here it has been displayed it as what? Right left justification. Here it has been displayed it as what? Left justification. And here I am indicating something percentage 2d means it is going to display in the what? After two spaces it is going to display the what? Value. And these type of things we are going to be in which format we want to be displayed is it decided by using the what? Format specification. This is the another example about the what? Another example about the what? Format specifiers. Format specifiers using the what? Flags. Flag values as what? Here we are indicating something as 10. Here we are leaving it as empty. Here we are using it as minus 10. Here we are using something as what? 2d. And here I am having some floating point value, and how that floating point value is going to be displayed. What are the format specifiers we are going to be indicated? And here build and run, and here I am displaying something as what? Cost is equal to 123.45, and here it is displaying something as what? Here I am displaying in the normal way, and here I am using exponential. Here percentage e is indicated for what? Exponential. So the value is displayed in which format? So the value is displayed as what? Dollar. Here the value has been displayed as what? Dollar 1.2.1.234500. After that, what is the thing it is displaying? E plus, what is the value it is displaying here means e plus 002. Like this it is displaying, and here it is moving the precisions from where to where. Here actually value is what? 123.45, and here exponential value, so 1.23450, and e plus 002, like that it is going to be displayed. And here we are minimizing the value to inside the mathematics. The people are going to use the exponential concept as what? For minimization. And here they what is the minimization we have been indicated? Percentage 2d means it is indicating something as what? Times 10 power 2 times 10 power 2 times 10 power plus 2. It is indicating something as what? Value into 10 power plus 2. Value into 10 power plus 2 it is going to be indicated. And here we are displaying in which format? Exponential format. And here we are indicating 0.2f. Then after precision, how many values it is going to be displayed? 2 values. And here 9.2f means what is the thing? It is going to be 9 spaces. After that precision, 2 values, 2 value space. Here we are using plus 9.2f. Here we are using some minus 9.2f. Minus 9.2f means what? Left justification. Here it is displaying in the what? In which format? Right justification format. It is displaying in which format? Right justification format. And here like this, these are the things are involved inside the what? Format specifications. Suppose I want to display a character means what is the thing we are going to be using? Percentage C. I want to display it as a string means what is the thing we are going to be using? Percentage S. And minus symbol is used for the what? Used for the left justification, and plus symbol is used for the what? Without indicating any symbol means we are not indicating any symbol means right justification. Here it is displaying something as asterisk q asterisk, and here it is displaying something as hello. And after the 10 spaces and the left justification, it is displaying something as what? Alice Bob. After that it is displaying something as what? End. And what is the other important concept we are going to be discussing? What is the other important concept we are going to be discussed here means now how we are going to convert the integer value into the what integer value into the what octal value, and octal value into the how we are going to convert the integer value into octal or integer value into the what hexadecimal using the what format specifications. This is the important thing we need to be remember. And here integer value I have declared it as what integer value I have declared it as what a is equal to what is the value I have been declared here. I have been assigned a is equal to 65, and 65 is of which type integer format. 65 is a which type of value integer based value. 65 is a which type of value integer based value. And here uh, I want to convert this 65 into the what format. I want to convert it into the here I have mentioned the conversion specifier as what percentage O. Here I have mentioned the conversion specifier as what percentage O. And here inside the second line I have mentioned the conversion specifier as what percentage X. And here the 65 is going to converted it into the what octal format, and it is going to display the octal value. And here 65 is converted it into the what hexadecimal format, and it is going to display the value as what hexadecimal value. Suppose if I execute this program, and if I execute this program means what is the thing it is going to be displayed. And what is the thing it is going to be displayed here means a in octal notation as what 101, and a in hexadecimal notation as what hexadecimal notation is what 41. And here percentage O for what octal, and percentage X for what hexadecimal. Suppose if you want to convert the integer based value to the octal means you need to use the conversion specifier as percentage O. And if you want to convert the integer based value as hexadecimal means you need to use the conversion specifier as what percentage X. And these are the things we are involved inside the what inside the output statement. What are the things are being involved inside the output statement? Some conversion specifiers we are going to be used. Those conversion specifiers we are going to be called it as what format codes for the what output. And what are the inside the conversion specifiers, what are the things are being involved here means justification, padding, and a sign. These are the things are going to be involved. And now we are going to discuss what is the other concept we are going to be, what are the inside the output while displaying the output, what are the some errors we are going to be seeing. Here I am indicating how many conversion specifiers I am indicating. Here I am indicating something as 3 conversion specifiers: percentage D, percentage D, percentage D. And but how many values I want? I am indicating here only one integer, and this one integer. Here this percentage D is indicated for this, and here for 55 this percentage D has been indicated. For this there is no value. There is no value. Then what is the while compilation it is not going to throw any errors, but while executing, after executing, what is the value it is going to be displayed here means it is displaying it as what a garbage value. And here first percentage D is displaying 44, second percentage D is displaying 55, but third percentage D is displaying some garbage value. And this type of problem we are going to be faced. Here what are the things we want to be displayed here, we need to be indicated. Those format specifiers we need to indicate inside the what double quotes. And if we are indicating more format specifiers, and here the displaying values are less means here what is the thing we have been seeing here? No value means what is the value it has been displayed? It has been displayed it as what something as garbage value it has been displayed. And this type of thing we are going to be called it as what a common output error. We are going to be called it as what a common output error. And here what is the thing we are having here means here what is the thing we are having here means here displaying values are what displaying values are 3 here, but we are indicating only 2 format specifiers. And this first format specifier is 44, second format specifier is 55. And here for 65 we are not having any 40 format specifier. 65 there is no format specifier. Then inside the output it is only been displaying 44 and 55. It is displaying only 44 and 55. Why it is not displaying 66 means here we are not having any format specifier. Here we are not having any format specifier. That's why it is displaying only the what 44 and 55. And this is the other kind of problem we are going to be faced whenever if we are writing if we are not mentioning the statement in a proper way. Here we have not mentioned the statement in the proper way. Suppose if we want to display here three values means what is the thing we need to be indicated. If we want to display three values means here one more here what is the thing, what is the here we need to indicate one more percentage d. Here we need to indicate it as what one more percentage d. And here we are x is of which type, x is a value of which type, x is a value of floating point type, x is a value of floating point type. But here we are indicating the format specifier as what percentage d. Here we are indicating the format specifier as what percentage d. Then what is the thing here? It is displaying something as what garbage value. Here it is displaying some value as what garbage. And this is the problem. If we are not mentioning the format specifiers in the proper way means we are going to see something as errors. Those errors we are going to be called it as what common output errors. We are going to be called it as what output errors. And inside the formatted input output, what is the one more statement we are going to be discussed here? Scanf. What is meant by the scanf? Scanf means what? Reads the data in the form of what standard input from the what keyboard. From the keyboard it is going to read the information from the keyboard. If you want to read the information means what is the functionality we are going to be using. What is the functionality we are going to be using? We are going to use a functionality called scanf functionality. We are going to be using. What is the functionality we are going to be using? Scanf. And printf for what? Output. Printf is used to display the information. Scanf is used for the what? Taking the input for taking the input or read the data from the keyboard. We are going to be called it as what? Input. Write the data to the monitor. We are going to be called it as what? Standard output. We are going to be called it as what? Standard output. Here for scanf is used for which purpose? Input statement purpose. And now here for scanf also, what is the thing in the for the printf statement, whatever the specification we have been indicated, the same type of syntax we are indicating. But here instead of list of variable values, here we are indicating something as what? List of variable addresses. Here what is the thing we are indicating? List of variable addresses. Here we are indicating something as what? List of variable addresses. And whatever the value given by the user, that value should be stored in which memory location. That value should be stored in which memory location we are indicating. So here what is the thing we need to be indicated? So here we need to indicate something as what? So here we need to indicate it as what? Address. So here we need to indicate it as what? Address of the variable. And here remaining format specifiers are indicated as it is, as mentioned in the printf statement, previous printf statement. And instead of variable, here instead of variable, what is the thing we need to be indicated? Instead of variable we need to indicate it as what? Instead of x variable we need to indicate it as what? Address. X variable we need to indicate it as what? Address of what? And person x nothing but what? Address of x. And person x nothing but what? Address of x. This is the thing we need to be indicated here. Suppose here I want to indicate something as percentage. Here I am indicating something as percentage d. And here I want to store, take the input of x from the user means here we need to mention it as what? And person x. And this is the This is the syntax we are going to be used for the what scanf statement. And now we are going to see some examples on the what scanf statement. And here 2.234.2, I want to give it as a take it as a input. From input means from where you are taking it as a input, from the keyboard, by using the which functionality you are taking it as a input, by using the functionality called what scanf, by using the functionality called what scanf. And here what is the uh, uh, here see similar for output stream formatting, whatever the diagram is there, it looks somewhat similar, but here we are indicating, instead of code and price, we are indicating something as what ampersand code ampersand price. We are indicating it as what ampersand code ampersand is indicated for the what addresses, ampersand is indicated for the what address. And here inside the scanf statement, what is the conversion specifier we are going to be using? Flag, minimum width, and size. Flag, minimum width, size, code we are going to be indicated. And here inside the scanf requires what variable addresses in the what address list. And here we are having some rules. End of the file is reached, conversion operation processes until end of the file is reached, the maximum number of characters has been processed, a white space character is found after a digit is a numeric specification, an error is detected. These are the things, rules we are having. By seeing the examples, you are going to understand in detail about the what scanf statement. And here now we are going to see some examples about the what input stream examples we are going to see. And here we are, what are the variables are written inside the program. Here four variables we are indicating. This one we are going to be, first variable we are calling it as integer, second variable we are calling it as floating point, and third variable we are calling it as what a character, and fourth variable we are calling it as what a string. Fourth variable we are calling it as what a string. uh, String inside the C language, we are not going to have a data type for the string. Instead of string, we are going to indicate something as what a character array. And here what is the, here while entering the name, here for taking the input as a string means, what is the thing we are indicating for the string types, for the string format values, we are not going to use something as what a and person. For string format based values, we are not going to consider something as what a address. Why? Because here we are here name is of which type means array based format. And in the coming classes we are going to discuss. And here some pointer reference it is using something as what a pointer reference. It is using something as what a pointer reference. We read the string into the array variable, which is a pointer in itself. So we do not have, what is the, we do not have to use an what and person. We do not have to use an what and person. And here pointer is containing something as what address of that particular variable it is going to be contained. So it is a already, it is a which type of variable, pointer type variable. So we are not indicating something as what address. So here we are not indicating something as what address. Here we are not indicating the prefix as what and person. And here what is the, a string ends where, a string ends with the what null character. Null character nothing but what slash zero, we are going to be called it as what slash zero, we are going to be called it as what null character. And here what is the thing we are having in this way, we are going to take the input of a string. And for the integer value, we are taking, indicating the format specifier as percentage %d, and we are using something as what and person rule number. We are indicating something as what and person rule number. Whatever the user given value is there, that value is going to be stored inside the rule number. And whatever the here percentage f, this percentage f is nothing but which type of floating point value. And and person grade, Here grade is of which format based value, character based. And here we are displaying by using the output stream, output functionality called what? Printf. And if I execute this program, what is the output it is going to be displayed? If I am executing this program means, what is the output it is going to be displayed? What is the output it is going to be displayed? And what is the output it is going to be displayed? Here it is asking something as what? Enter name. Here it is asking enter name. By using the which statement, we are going to take the input scanf statement. Here I am giving the name as what? Ram. And that Ram is going to be stored inside the what? This name array. And after pressing the enter, what is the it is asking something as rule number. Here I am giving something as 101. That 101 is going to be stored inside the which address? Rule number memory address. And after that, here I am giving percentage. Combinedly also we can take 9.2, 99 point, okay, 99.2 percentage. And here I am giving the grade as what? A. And after that I'm pressing this something as what? Here this statement. Here we are at a time we are taking multiple inputs from the what? User. And multiple inputs separately, multiple inputs are indicated as what? And percentage and grade. Here we are indicating the first input as format as what? Floating point. Second input as what? Character type. And after that I'm pressing the enter. It is displaying name is equal to Ram, rule number is equal to 101, percentage is equal to 99.19972, 9997. And grade is equal to what is the thing it is displaying? And percent. Grade is equal to what is the value it is displaying? A it is displaying. And this is all about what? Inside this program we are for the input stream we are using scanf. And for displaying the output we are using something as what? Printf statements we are using. What are the different types of input and output statements? Explain about the input and output statements. You means you need to explain the basic input and output statements inside the C language are what? Means printf and scanf. And in the not only these two functionalities we are going to have inside the C program. We are going to have some put C, get C, and put char, get char, and something as put test, get test. Such type of functionalities also we are going to have. Those are the things we are going to see in the next class. And